Hello, today we're analyzing ADI stock. ADI stock is currently trading at $224.10 level. The current Relative Strength Index, RSI, for analog devices, Inc., ADI, stands at 55.0, which situates the stock in a neutral zone. This means that ADI is neither in an overbought nor oversold condition, as it is comfortably nestled between the extremes of 30 and 70. Generally, an RSI above 70 indicates that a stock may be overbought, while an RSI below 30 suggests it could be oversold. Since ADI's RSI is hovering around 55, it implies a lack of extreme momentum in either direction. Traders might interpret this as a sign that the stock is stable at present levels, with potential for upward movement if buying interest increases, or for downward movement if selling pressure builds. Moving on to the moving averages. The 5-day moving average is at $226.03, the 10-day at $225.57, and the 20-day average is at $224.49. The current price of $224.10 is below all these averages, indicating a bearish short-term trend. The fact that the price is consistently under the short-term moving averages suggests that the stock is in a downward trajectory, at least for the moment. If the price were to cross above these moving averages, particularly the 5-day one, it could signal a shift in momentum and potentially indicate a bullish reversal. Conversely, if the downward movement continues, it suggests that the stock may face further selling pressure. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD indicator, adds another layer to our analysis. The MACD line currently sits at 0.882. while the signal line is at 0.828. The MACD line being above the signal line is generally interpreted as a bullish signal, indicating that there may be upward momentum building. However, given that the MACD is relatively close to the signal line, it suggests that this momentum could be weak and vulnerable to reversal. If the MACD line were to cross below the signal line, it could reinforce the bearish trend suggested by the moving averages, signaling traders to be cautious. Now, let's consider the Bollinger Bands, which provide insight into price volatility. The upper band is at 227.64. The middle band, which represents the 20-day simple moving average, is at 224.49, and the lower band is at 221.34. With the current price of 224.10 positioned below the upper band, it indicates that the stock is not in a state of extreme overextension, which is common in overbought conditions. The relatively normal width of the band suggests average volatility, meaning that traders should not expect significant price swings in the immediate term. However, if the price were to approach the upper band, it could indicate a potential range extension or even a squeeze, where a breakout might occur in either direction. Examining the volume patterns, ADI's current volume stands at 740,951 shares, notably above the average volume of 336,271 shares. This volume comparison indicates heightened market participation, suggesting that more traders are engaging with the stock than usual. The volume ratio of 2.20 times the average highlights strong interest, which could lead to significant price movements. When a stock trades with such high volume, it often confirms the strength of the current trend, whether bullish or bearish. For instance, if prices start to rise significantly on high volume, it could indicate strong buying support. Conversely, should prices decline with similar high volume, it may reflect considerable selling pressure. Support and resistance levels are critical for understanding potential price action. In this analysis, support is identified at 212.90, which could serve as a floor for the stock if it continues to decline. Should the price breach this level, it could lead to increased selling pressure and a potential further decline. On the other hand, resistance is recorded at $235.31. If ADI manages to break above this level, it may indicate a bullish reversal, inviting more buyers into the market. These levels are significant as they represent points where traders may react, either by placing buy or sell orders, leading to potential reversals in price trends. In considering market scenarios, A bullish outlook for ADI would rely on several factors aligning. A rise above the 5-day moving average, coupled with increasing volume, could signal a stronger upward trend. If the price can break through resistance at 235.31, it may attract additional buyers, pushing the stock higher. On the flip side, a bearish scenario would unfold if the price continues to trend downwards, breaking through the support level at 212.90. This would likely trigger stop-loss orders and lead to further declines. Thus, traders should maintain vigilant risk management strategies, setting stop-loss orders to mitigate potential losses in a bearish environment, while also keeping an eye on volume and price action to gauge market sentiment. In summary, Analog Devices, Incosurs shows a neutral RSI, with the price positioned below several key moving averages, indicating a bearish trend. The MACD suggests potential upward momentum, but caution is warranted as it remains close to the signal line. Bollinger Bands reflect normal volatility, while increased volume indicates heightened market interest. Support and resistance levels will be pivotal in determining future price movements, and traders should remain vigilant, prepared for various scenarios as they unfold in the market. This comprehensive analysis underscores the importance of combining multiple technical indicators to inform trading decisions, ensuring a well-rounded approach to navigating the stock market. This analysis is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. For more content, please like and subscribe to our channel.